Hi, folks. Welcome back to Crisco's Corner. Here's a story about Steve Scully from C-SPAN, who I've watched for years and years. And I know he was a Democratic leftist years ago, but at least he carried himself somewhat decently on C-SPAN. He said some things about the president, and it got out on his Twitter, and then he lied in 2012, 13, I think, and just recently that he was hacked. And, well, C-SPAN suspends Steve Scully indefinitely after he admits he lied about his Twitter being hacked. Well, I don't think he's going to lose his job in the end. He's just going to be without pay for a while. Scully was set to moderate the now cancel his second presidential debate. C-SPAN has suspended political editor Steve Scully, who was at one time slated to moderate a presidential debate, indefinitely after he admitted he lied about his Twitter being hacked when a message to former Trump aide turned adversary Anthony Scaramucci emerged. Scully, the Washington Journal host who was selected to moderate the now canceled town hall, went viral last week after a tweet sent him from his account indicated that he had reached out to former White House communications director Anthony Scaramucci, something he later alleged was the result of being hacked. Scully issued his first statement addressing the controversy following suspension. For several weeks, I was subjected to relentless criticism on social media and in conservative news outlets. How does it feel? How does it feel to have everything you do get pounded by everybody? Yeah, social media and conservative outlets. 70% of it is they pound everybody else. Welcome to the club. And I used to like Steve. News outlets regarding my role as a moderator for the second presidential debate, including attacks aimed directly at my family. Welcome to the club. Scully wrote in a statement to CNN, this culminated in Tuesday, October 8th, when I heard President Trump go on national television twice and falsely attack me by name. Out of frustration, I sent a brief tweet addressed to Anthony Scaramucci. The next morning, when I saw this tweet had created a controversy, I falsely claimed that my Twitter account had been hacked. Those are both errors in my judgment, for I am totally responsible. You know, if he said this at the beginning, he wouldn't have this problem if he hadn't lied. The problem is when you lie and cover it up. That's when you always have a problem. He continued, these actions have let down a lot of people, including my colleagues at C-SPAN, who I've worked for the past 30 years, professional colleagues in the media, and the team at the Commission on Presidential Debates, which you remember Senator Dole, presidential candidate at one time, and a longtime Republican senator, said all his Republican friends on that committee are all anti-Trump people. I asked for their forgiveness as I tried to move forward in a moment of reflection and disappointment in myself. All right, at least he said that, but you know what? It would have had a lot more weight if he had said it at the beginning instead of lied. C-SPAN also issued a statement revealing that the network and the Commission on Presidential Debates were made aware about Scully's fabrication Wednesday. We were saddened by this news and not to condone his actions, C-SPAN said. Starting immediately, we have placed Steve on administrative leave. After some distance from this episode, we believe it to his ability to continue to contribute to C-SPAN. All right, so he's got to stay in the corner for a while. Big deal. President Trump touted Scully's suspension on Twitter. I was right again, the president exclaimed. Steve Scully was admitted he was lying about his Twitter being hacked. The debate was rigged. Well, sometimes you don't like the way the president words stuff, but you can't see he's wrong on this one. He was suspended from C-SPAN indefinitely. The Trump campaign was not treated fairly by the commission. Did I show good instincts in being the first to know? There's the president's tweet. The commission did not respond to Fox News' request for comment. Oh, there's a shocker. Both CNN and the commission initially defended Scully. According to C-SPAN original statement, Scully did not originate the tweet in question. The statement added that the commission was investigating the incident with the help of authorities. The CPD later stated that it had reported the apparent hack to the FBI and Twitter as part of its investigation. A spokesman for Twitter previously told Fox News, "We've no comment when asked to confirm whether Scully's account was hacked." Do you think it was reversed and it was a Republican that lied? They would say, no, we went to his account. It was his the whole time. He wasn't hacked. Scully has not even publicly addressed the controversy himself and cannot be reached for comment, has a history of blaming hackers for posts made on his Twitter account dating back to 2012 and 13. And there's a couple of them there. You can see them. The CPD had selected Scully to moderate the second presidential debate between President Trump and Joe Biden, scheduled for October 15th. That debate was canceled Friday night after Trump pulled out of the CPD's announcement that the event would be virtual. Yeah, earpieces, teleprompters, helping Vice President Biden. He didn't want any part of that. He thought it was ridiculous. Biden subsequently withdrew from the debate and has since scheduled an ABC town hall for the night that the debate was supposed to take place. Trump similarly landed a town hall with NBC News, airing opposite ABC's Biden event. Well, I'll give you the president this. He knows he's going into a hostile group, but he's still going to do it. Scully's initial tweet caused confusion and fury among critics, with many concluding the moderator meant to send his message to Scaramucci privately, which is interesting because private messages can be banned as well. I don't know if you knew that or not. At Scaramucci, should I respond to Trump, Scully wrote in a now deleted tweet. Scaramucci responded by telling Scully, ignore. He's having a hard time. Some more bad stuff about to go down. Scaramucci told Kill Me last week that he thought Scully's tweet was real, prompting his own response Thursday night. He also tweeted late Friday that he has taken Scully's hacking claim at his word, adding, let's not cancel any more people from our culture for absolutely something like this. It's insignificant. He's an objective journalist. Well, he was for a lot of years on C-SPAN. I'll give him that. At least he gave the impression that he was. And we all know he worked for the DCCC and a bunch of other Democratic organizations. There's nothing wrong with that, but don't pretend you're not a leftist Democrat if you help all those people. He responded to Scully's suspension on Friday, writing, brutal outcome for a silly, non-political tweet. Nothing objectionable. Cancer culture going too far. No, it's not the tweet that's the problem. He's going to be the moderator in the second debate. And then he lied about being hacked. That's his problem. He should have said right up front, I don't like Trump. I'm an anti-Trump guy. Pick a different moderator. But he didn't. Scully's credibility as an unbiased debate moderator was initially questioned after it became known that he previously worked for an intern, wait for it, then Senator Joe Biden, and served as a staffer for the late Senator Ted Kennedy of Massachusetts. During the 2016 campaign, Scully shared a New York Times op-ed headlined, no, not Trump, not ever. I mean, come on, it is rigged. We hate Trump's guts. It's rigged. It's not fair. When you have 70%, you have all of the liberal media, you have all of the Democrats, and about half the Republican Party after you, yeah, you're going to get pounded pretty good. I think Trump's held up. Guy seems to be very stress resilient, and I hope he can last another 20 days. We're going to see what happens. This is the worst political hack job I have ever seen on anybody ever. And everybody said, yay, yippee. Well, you know what? Just like when Harry Reid dropped the nuclear option in the Senate for 50 votes for confirming judges, they told him it's going to come back to bite you in the behind. Well, guess what? Trump's on his third judge now. This stuff's going to bite you in the behind, what they're doing. And it's going to turn around and hit the Democrats right back. And I'm going to laugh my behind off when it happens. Well, there it is, folks. Another story about twisting things and playing underhanded. Not a big shock. So this is item number 6,214. That's just this year. All right, folks. Well, thanks for your attention and thanks for your time. And until next time, goodbye and good luck.